Hey Stormtroopers, Michael here from Stomped Movies. So, yesterday I saw Godzilla Minus One and I thought about of making a video about the movie or not. And yeah, maybe I think at least some of you want to hear my humble opinion. Um, yeah, how was the movie? So I went to the theaters with my girlfriend, and first of all, it was my very first Japanese Godzilla in theaters. I never had the chance even to see Shin Godzilla because it only ran in selected theaters, and yeah, never got the chance. And so yesterday I had the chance for my very first Japanese Godzilla movie in theaters, and wow, um, I'm glad it was Godzilla Minus One because wow, what an absolute incredible experience this movie is. Jeebus, where to start? I'm not a professional movie critic, but I think yes, since I do monster movies myself, stop motion monster movies with a story and all, I think I should or I can say something about Godzilla Minus One too. Um, this movie is it's fantastic. It's right out fantastic for Godzilla fans and fans of drama movies in general. This movie isn't for you if you're not a Godzilla fan or a drama movie fan. um, if you like downright dark, depressing, and yeah, kind of like hopeless movies, this is for you. This is absolutely for you. And I like those kind of movies, Alien 3. And it was such an experience. For the most people, I think the human storyline it's just there. I think it was very well written. The Japanese actors are doing a good job. Um, I don't know if it's the fault of the German translation, but some dialogues um, came out a little wooden, um, yeah, kind of stiff. It might be the fault of the German dubbing, um, but other than that, the actors they did a great job. My new favorite characters are it's not the main character. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with the Japanese names. I'm so sorry. Um, it's not the main character, but I really liked the boat crew, especially the professor and the captain. Yes, very good characters. The captain reminded me a little of Quint from Jaws. Um, no surprise. This movie is not heavily inspired, but it's inspired by Jaws, and I can't see why. It's one of the best movies of all time. And if I had the chance to direct a full length movie for cinemas, I would reference the shit out of every movie I love, and so did the character, the director of Godzilla Minus One. And I'm sorry I forgot his name too, because I'm just a dumb German. I'm sorry. I would do the same thing, because I always say in German, lieber gut geklaut als schlecht selbst gemacht, which means better be good stolen than badly done by yourself. It's a rough translation, but yeah, I kind of live by this, and you see it in my movies, and I saw it in this movie, and I would do the same. And it works. It works very, very well. But yeah, the movie itself, it's awesome. Go see it on the biggest screen possible. I did. It was amazing. It was just amazing. Let's talk about Godzilla. So, the G-Man himself. His design is, for me, it's the perfect, and I say the perfect mixture of like every era we ever had: Showa, Heisei, Millennium, Reiwa, Monsterverse. Perfect, just perfect. When I first saw the images of the Godzilla ride design, I said to my buddies, exactly this is a perfect ride. It's a perfect Godzilla design, because it mixes every era together, and out came this. Great, just great. His design is perfect. The animation on Godzilla is very, very well done, except for I have a minor complaint. And the one minor complaint is not his look or something. It's his eyes. They're very beautiful. He has beautiful brown eyes, just as mine. Kind of kidding. But he looks sometimes in some shots, especially the boat scene, which is great. It's a great scene. It's thrilling. It looks fantastic. But man, his eyes sometimes he had a kind of lifeless look on his eyes. Sometimes he just looked, even when he was doing something, his eyes could have, yeah, a little bit more life to it, because I think I never seen him blinking. He just always looks kind of straight. And what you see in this shot is exactly what he's looking. Always straight, no blinking, kind of dead. And that bothers me a little bit. Other than that, it's his design is perfect. The animation is great on him. Yeah, it's awesome, just awesome. His overall design is perfect. So what is Godzilla Minus One about? The title Godzilla Minus One is, yeah, we have World War II, and Japan is attacked by the Americans, and we all know the story of the atomic bomb. And through the atomic bomb and the war itself, Japan is set to 0. And then this big asshole lizard pops up and even kicks Japan down even more. So it goes from 0 to -1. And that's the title. At least this is how it was explained to me, and it kind of makes sense. Um, yeah, this movie is, like I said, it's a post-war drama movie with a little bit Godzilla in it. He doesn't have a lot of screen time as usual, but when he's there, when he's physical there, he fucking kicks ass. Um, his presence is felt all over the movie. He's even there when he's not there, and it's just great. The movie feels great. The movie looks great. Um, but I have a minor complaint about how to say it. I don't know about, yeah, Godzilla's motivation. So so Godzilla's motivation. What's Godzilla's motivation? That's the one thing I asked myself the whole movie. Um, yeah, the bomb was dropped, or the bombs, and yeah, Japan gets fucked up, and yeah, maybe Godzilla was created by the atomic bomb. It's not really explained, at least in the German dubbing. Um, Maybe he was just awakened, but somehow it, yeah, Godzilla is just kind of there, and he has no motivation of, yeah, the things he's doing. He's just there, and yeah, fucks Japan up. I, I I like to watch it, of course, but in other movies, like in Godzilla 1984, yeah, he was looking for, yeah, an atomic reactor to feed, and in other movies, he just always had something to do. Um, but in Godzilla minus one, yeah, he kind of was just there and goes on land, stomps a few buildings, and then fucks off. But why? I mean, it looks great. It's just a minor complaint. It's my one question. Why is Godzilla doing what he's doing? Is it for revenge? But revenge for what? For awakening him? I don't know. It's not explained. And I have one minor question too, because it's only a personal opinion of mine. When I saw the trailer, the trailer was fantastic. It still is. But there's one sentence, even in English and in German, which stuck here, and I wanted it to be explained. But it was never, ever said or brought up in the whole movie. And that one sentence was, "This monster will never forgive us." Forgive what? Dropping the bombs? I don't know. Maybe it's explained in the Japanese version or in the English version, but in the German dubbing, this sentence wasn't there, and I doubt I missed it. I could. I don't know. But it what just wasn't explained. Yeah, that's a question I have. I like to see uh, Godzilla stomping stuff and fire and setting everything ablaze, and it looks amazing, but why? Why? I want to know. Because he always had kinda a motive for doing what he's doing, um, except in the original Gojira from 1954. Um, yeah, it was revenge for creating him. Yeah, but in Godzilla minus one, at least in the German dubbing, it's not explained, and the sentence "this monster will never forgive us" never drops, and that bothers me. That bothers me. If you if you saw the movie in Japanese or English and this sentence was dropped and it was explained why Godzilla is doing what he's doing, please write it down in the comments. I want to know. I really want to know. So, yeah, that's some minor complaints. But overall, the movie is very well done, very well shot. The animation, for the most part, looked very, very, very good. Awesome. This movie is just awesome. But one thing, what stands out for me the most, above all the visuals, is the goddamn awesome soundtrack. Jeebus Christ. Amazing. Downright amazing. Even my girlfriend, who has never seen a Japanese Godzilla movie, she said, "Whoa, this movie kicks ass." And I said, "Yeah, this is the original Godzilla score from the 50s and 60s, slightly new arranged. But one thing, and I was so happy. The soundtrack, the score of 1964's Godzilla vs. Mothra, which is one of my absolute favorite scores of all time, is in Godzilla minus one, and it is in the city attack scene, and I had goosebumps all over my body. It was amazing. It was so amazing. Jesus, it was. I still have goosebumps thinking about it. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, it was my phone. I'm sorry. Yeah, the score is right out fantastic. I have no words. It's just perfect. I'm sorry. Um, this movie is a ride. It's downright amazing. You all should see it. Everyone should see it. Not just Godzilla fans. Everyone should see Godzilla minus one. For me, it's clearly the best movie of 2023. It's one of the best Godzilla movies ever made. For me, he's kinda here when it comes to Gojira from 1955. So this is Gojira 1955. This is Godzilla minus one. Nearly on par. One thing Godzilla minus one didn't do for me. Gojira from 1954. This movie scares me. It's thrilling, and it makes me cry. Godzilla Minus One doesn't really scare me, and it doesn't make me cry because without spoiling anything, the ending was, it felt tucked on. For me, it felt tucked on. Most of you will think the same. You know, it's kinda dumb when the whole movie is dark, depressing, and hopeless, and everyone dies, and everything dies, and then you get a happy ending, which just felt wrong. At least for me. Yeah. uh, and I have one complaint. Okay, this was stupid. This was really stupid, for me at least. There's a little girl in the movie. Let her be 2.5, maybe 2 years. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to laugh about this. She cries 2 or 3 times in the movie, and they use the most generic baby crying, like literally infant crying, but she's 2 years old, and it felt so wrong. This is the most generic infant crying sound foley you can find everywhere. That was lazy. That was just lazy, and I laughed. I shouldn't laugh for the scene because they're sad scenes. But why do they have to use this most generic baby crying for a 2-year-old girl? It doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. And I'm sorry, I was even laughing in the theaters, not because it was funny. It was funny without intention. Don't use those baby cryings for a 2-year-old girl. Just doesn't fit. I'm sorry. So conclusion for this movie review. It's not a review. It's just my humble opinion. Go see this movie. It's amazing. You won't be disappointed. When you're a Godzilla fan, you won't be disappointed. When you're a fan of drama or anti-war movies, you won't be disappointed. It's a blast. It's a blast. And if I should give this movie a rating, let's say 10 out of 10, I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. It's near perfect, not just for a Godzilla movie, for movies or cinematography itself. It's near perfect. It's so well done. It's so well done. You should definitely see it on the biggest screen possible. And maybe you should get the soundtrack on CD or digital. I don't know it, because it's so damn good. It's so damn good. I still have goosebumps. It was awesome. So tell me what you think about it in the comments, and have a great day. Bye bye.